Okay, right, we've got another one of these little inverter circuits. Now, I did start building one. I did build one with the CD4047. I can't remember how, but I managed to kill it. I had it working. I've got some footage, and it was all good. And I was changing over lots of different MOSFETs and transistors, so I could show you. This is the circuit for this. If I pop this back in here, I just got to do a quick change tomorrow. I've got some of these on their way. I ordered them the day before yesterday, so I'm hoping they'll be here tomorrow because they're supposed to be next day delivery. And that will go back in there, and that made this circuit work again, which is the 4047. So I figured, okay, well, I've got some 4017s because they came with the little kits to make the infrared switches, you know. And so I've popped one of those in down here, and I'm pulsing that from the output of the 555 timer, and that's given me two outputs. Now the difference between this and the 4047 is the 4047 gives you a non-inverting and inverting output, square waves, but this one gives you this. I don't know if I can put my lights up to see what's written on there. So, and that's the outputs from this, which is a little bit bizarre because they're both non-inverting. So, but it works. I don't think it's as good. Now, on this circuit, really, to feed my transformer, then you need 12 volts, and I should have put a voltage regulator in and brought 12 volts in, regulated down for 9 volts, because this seems to be happier in the 9 volt range. But what I've done is I've cheated, so I couldn't be bothered to wire one up on here. I should do, really, because I'm doing it for experience, not, you know, try and take the lazy man's way out of doing things. But what I ended up doing was just making another connection to the power supply over there. So if I hit that, it gets bright, because we've got 12.5 volts. I'm trying to simulate my batteries, 12.5 volts. But yeah, so that's me turning it all off. I wasn't supposed to do it. I was supposed to put the other one on. And you see there's a little bit of a weirdness going on that waveform, like that, and a slight flicker on the bulb, which you don't normally get with the other 555 circuit that I did. You didn't get that flicker, and with the 4047 circuit you didn't get that flicker. Just for this circuit here, on my diagram here, it has the 9 volt regulator. I can't remember where I found this circuit. If anybody wants to point it out to me, I don't, as you can see, look, I've not written anything on the paper, but that works. I made a couple of changes. There was a 33k there, I put a 27k in to get the 50 hertz, and it's 10 volts, 10 volts on the transformer. I already got 9 volts and 12, so I think that's the adjustments made here to get the output. I'm not sure if that's actually correct, but I've got 12 volts on mine anyway. Yeah, just another basic simple inverter. Now again, the same as with the 4047, you can't, these are just for like lights. You know, a lot of the places that I find these circuits on the internet, they're normally from like India type areas, Philippines, those sort of places, and when I see them using them on the videos, it's normally those sort of areas again, because they're using their motorbike batteries to have a bit of power in the house. So, but just for practice wiring up I'm getting a lot quicker at doing this sort of thing. I remember it used to be a right headache, an hour or so task just to wire up a 555, but I seem to be just putting these together quite quickly now. So I am going to make the H bridge with this. That's what I was going to go on and do, was make a H bridge inverter, and that's what I will do when I got the other chip tomorrow. So there'll be a video coming out about for CD4047 H bridge. I should probably add actually that is the outputs of this chip go into these resistors, and these are jumping across these MOSFETs. I've just left it all the same wired up, you know, ready for this circuit to go back, and I've just really been lazy, and so I've just hooked onto those MOSFETs that are already there with the wires and everything and grounded, and I just added a couple of resistors to the ground here, which is illustrated. Everything's on here anyway, everything's on the circuit. And on these I've used IRF 3205s because they're just pretty good all-rounders, I think.